Good morning, students. Today we are going to read the chapter Weathering the Storm in Eresma. This is the lesson number 6 from the book Moments. So, what is Eresma here? Actually, Eresma is a coastal town in Odisha. Okay, and it happened in the year 1999. So, Weathering the Storm in Eresma is a story about a boy named Prashant and his encounter with the super cyclone. Prashant goes to meet his friend who lives 18 kilometers away from his home. A terrible cyclone floods the area, and Prashant and his friend's family have to stay at the rooftop for 2 days to save their lives. He manages to reach his village anyhow with great difficulty and is happy to see his family safe. He becomes the leader of his village and forms a team of volunteers which helps in getting food for the victims and cleaning the overcrowded shelter. So, how did he do this? Let's begin the reading of the chapter Weathering the Storm in Eresma. Okay. On 27 October 1999, 7 years after his mother's death, Prashant had gone to the block headquarters of Eresma, a small town in coastal Orissa, some 18 kilometers from the village, to spend the day with a friend. In the evening, a dark, menacing storm quickly gathered. Winds beat against the houses with a speed and fury that Prashant had never witnessed before. Heavy and incessant rain filled the darkness. Ancient trees were uprooted and crashed to the earth. Screams rent the air as people and houses were swiftly washed away. The angry waters swirled into his friend's house neck deep. The building was of brick and mortar and was strong enough to survive the devastation of the wind's velocity of 350 km per hour. But the cold terror of the family grew with the crashing of trees that had got uprooted and fallen on their house, sometime in the middle of the night, damaging its roof and walls. Okay, first of all, you will see the meaning of difficult words in the chapter Weathering the Storm in Erasmus. See the page number 37 first. Cyclone. Cyclone means a very strong wind. Okay. Weathering means, what is the meaning of weathering here? Facing. Next word is devastated or destroyed. Okay. What is the meaning of devastated? Destroyed. Dreadful means horrible. Marooned, Marooned. Marooned means left out. Then coastal, off the coast or coastal area. Menacing means threatening. Fury, angry. Witnessed, seen. Incessant means continuous. Ancient means very old. Understand? Now the next page, page number 38. See till the first paragraph up to terror. Uprooted means came out with roots. Crashed means fell and broke. Screams means shrill cries, shoutings. Rent means tore apart. Okay. Then swiftly means very fast. Swirled means moved in a circles and speed. Okay. Mortar means iron and cement mixed together. Next word is survive, live out. Velocity means speed and terror means great fear. Okay. Now understand the meaning of this paragraph. Prashant was a native of a village in the coastal state of Odisha. On 27 October 1999, he was on a visit to a friend in Eresma, which is a small town in Odisha and a block headquarter in Jagatpur district. His village was at a distance of 18 kilometers from Eresma. He had lost his mother 7 years ago. Okay. That day, a strong storm gathered in the evening. Furious wind, accompanied by continuous rain, lashed the place. Screams could be heard as trees got uprooted and destroyed the houses as they fell on them. The water flowed with gush and swept away houses that came in its way. Now, there was neck deep water in his friend's house. As his house was Pakka house, it was able to resist the strong winds, okay, which blew at a speed of 350 kilometers per hour. His friend's family was terrorized because in the middle of the night, trees had fallen on the house, damaging the roof and walls of the building. Now, the next paragraph. The crazed destruction wrought by the cyclone and the surge of the ocean continued for the next 36 hours. Although wind speeds had reduced somewhat by the next morning, to escape the waters rising in the house, Prashant and his friend's family had taken refuge on the roof. Prashant will never forget the shock he experienced at his first glimpse of the devastation wrought by the super cyclone in the grey light of the early morning. Now look at the meanings of difficult words in this paragraph. Damaging. First of all, you see crazed. Okay. Page number 38. Crazed means mad. Understand? Next word is rout. Rout means brought about. Okay. The next word is surge. Surge means movement. Next word is refuge, means shelter. Glimpse means look. The next word is raging. Raging means in anger. Then deadly means dangerous, fearful. Then fractured. Fractured means broken. Bloated means swollen. Okay. Then carcass means dead bodies of animals. Corpses means dead bodies of human beings. Okay. Next word is floated. Floated means swam. Okay. The next word is disguise, means in a different dress, etc. And then there is tender. Tender means delicate, soft. Okay. Next word is trapped. Trap means involved in a trap. Understand? Fussy way. Next word is starving. Starving means dying from hunger. Now, let's see the meaning of this paragraph. Meaning of the paragraph. Thus, the storm continued for the next 1 day and a half day, although the wind had slowed. Means the storm continued for the next 1.5 day. Although the wind had slowed down, to escape the rising levels of water, Prashant, along with his friend and his family, took shelter on the roof of the house. As they dawned, okay, Prashant saw the destruction caused by the super cyclone. What is the meaning of dawn? Means as they descended from the roof towards the floor of the house, what did Prashant see? He saw the destruction caused by the super cyclone. Okay. Now see the same paragraph from a raging. Deadly brown sheet of water covered everything as far as the eye could see. Only fractured cement. Houses still stood in a few places. Bloated animal carcasses and human corpses floated in every direction. All round, even huge old trees had fallen. Two coconut trees had fallen on the roof of their house. This was a blessing in disguise because the tender coconuts from the trees kept the Trapp family from starving in the several days that followed. Understand? I told you meaning in advance. Now, see the meaning of the paragraph. As far as Prashant could see, he saw a cover of muddy brown water. Okay, when he descended down from the roof, there were the remains of shattered house, means broken house, destroyed house, or which raised to the ground. Okay, surrounded by the water, and all those shattered houses were surrounded by water. Dead bodies of animals and human beings floated in the water in a mixed way. Huge trees had fallen and were floating around. Two coconut trees had fallen on the roof of his friend's house. Initially, they thought that the trees had damaged the roof and walls of the house, but later they realized that these two fallen trees proved to be beneficial for them. As they were trapped in the house, they are the there are only the raw coconuts which they ate, okay, from these trees, and saved themselves from starvation or hunger. Understand? Now the next paragraph. For the next 2 days, Prashant sat huddled with his friend's family in the open on the rooftop. They froze in the cold and incessant rain. The rainwater washed away Prashant's tears. The only thought that flashed through his mind was whether his family and had survived the fury of the super cyclone. Was he to be bereaved once again? Now see the meaning of difficult words. Incessant. You can see the word, okay, on the same page. Before incessant, there is one more meaning, that is huddled, means sat closed. Okay. Then incessant means continuous. Flashed means came quickly. Okay. And then bereaved means having lost somebody, especially a relative or close friend, on account of his or her death. Understand? Now, see the meaning of the paragraph. So, this way they spent the next 2 days on the rooftop. Who spent? His friend's family and this boy. What is the name of boy? Do you remember what is the name of boy? Yes, Prashant. Okay. So, they spent 2 days on the roof of the house. Everyone was so scared that they sat together in a group. It was very cold and the continuous rain washed away Prashant's tears. He was worried about his family members. Maybe he could have lost another family member and would be in grief over the loss of a loved one once again. Okay, once again, why? Because he already lost his mother in his young age. So, this thought worried Prashant very much. Now, the 2 days later, which seemed to Prashant like 2 years, the rain ceased and the rainwater slowly began to recede. Prashant was determined to seek out his family without further delay, but the situation was still dangerous, and his friend's family pleaded with Prashant to stay back a little while longer. But Prashant knew he had to go. Okay, now see the meaning of difficult words. Ceased means stopped. Then recede. Recede means decrease. Okay. Then seek. Seek means find, search. Then pleaded. Pleaded means requested. Okay. Now understand the meaning of this paragraph. The rain stopped after 2 days. It seemed to Prashant that the 2 days time was as long as the duration of 2 days. Okay, 2 days equivalent to 2 years. This shows that it was very difficult for him to pass the time as he was worried about his family's well-being. Okay, the rain had stopped and the water was receding gradually. Although it was dangerous to go out anywhere, he didn't he did not waste any more time and left to find his family. Okay, his friend's family requested Prashant to stay back, but he left. He equipped himself with a long, see the next paragraph. He equipped himself with a long, sturdy stick and then started on his 18-kilometer expedition back to his village. Through the swollen flood waters, it was a journey he could never forget. He constantly had to use his stick to locate the road, to determine where the water was most shallow. At places, it was waist deep, and progress was slow. At several points, he lost the road and had to swim. After some distance, he was relieved to find two friends of his uncle who were also returning to their village. They decided to move ahead together. Now, the see the meaning of difficult words. Equipped means here readied. Okay, got ready. Then sturdy. Sturdy means you can see STURDY, strong. Next word is expedition, a difficult journey, a very difficult journey. Swollen means greatly increased. Okay, here doesn't mean that some bloated things, but it means greatly increased. Constantly means continuously. Locate means find out. Okay, now see the meaning of this paragraph. So, with the help of long stick, Prashant started his journey. Okay, how long it was? It was 18 kilometers long journey back home. As he passed through the flood water, the journey got inscribed in his mind forever. Okay, he could not forget that journey in his life. He had to use the stick to guide him and find the path where the water was shallower, means not much deeper. At some places, the water was waist deep and his pace slowed down. So, wherever the water was up to the waist, he has to slow his pace, means speed of walking. At some places, he lost a track of the road and had to swim to save himself from the drowning. Okay. After some time, he was relieved as he got the company of two friends who, along with their uncle, were returning to their village. All of them proceeded together. Okay, so this way he found company of two men to reach the village. Now, the next page. As they waded through the waters, the scene they witnessed grew more and more macabre. They had to push away many human bodies, men, women, children, and carcasses of dogs, goats, and cattle that the current swept against them as they moved ahead. In every village that they passed, they could barely see a house standing. Prashant now wept out loud and long. He was sure that his family could not have survived this catastrophe. Okay, now see the meaning of difficult words on this page. Waded. This is page number 39. Waded means went through. Then next word is witness. Witness means saw. Then macabre means fearful. Current means flow of water. Barely means hardly. Scarcely. Survive means remained alive. Understand? And then catastrophe. Catastrophe means a great natural tragedy. Understand? Now the meaning of this paragraph. So as the group proceeded, which group? Prashant and two uncle, they got to see horrible scenes on the way. They had to push dead bodies of human beings and animals which were being swept around with the current of the water. They had to face them and they had to get them side. As they crossed villages, not even a single house was seen standing. Okay, all the houses were raised to the water or they were floating in the water. As Prashant's fear grew, he wept loudly. He was sure that his family members would not have survived this disaster. Okay, now next paragraph. Eventually, Prashant reached his village, Kalikuda. His heart went cold. Where their home once stood, there were only remnants of its roof. Some of their belongings were caught, mangled, and twisted in the branches of trees just visible above the dark water. Young Prashant decided to go to the Red Cross shelter to look for his family. Understand? Now the scene, see the meaning of difficult words. Page number 39. Eventually means finally. Understand? Then remnants means remaining pieces. Belongings means possessions. Mangled means broken. Then twisted. Only first of all take up to this. Okay. Now the meaning of this paragraph. When Prashant reached his village Kalikuda, he became numb. Okay. His mind became numb on seeing the remains of his houses. Their belongings were their belongings were scattered in the water. Means things, whatever in the house, they were scattered in the water, and something things hung on the branches of the trees. Some of the household things were hung on the branches of the trees just above the flood water. He decided to look for his family at the shelter set up by the Red Cross Society. Now, next, among the first people he saw in the crowd was his maternal grandmother, weak with hunger. She rushed to him, her hands outstretched, her eyes brimming. It was a miracle. They had long given him up for dead. Understand? Now see the meaning of difficult words. Maternal, grandmother. What is the meaning of maternal grandmother? Means mother of mother. Understand? Next word is outstretched, means spread out. Next word is brimming, means full of. Okay. And then miracle. Miracle means marvel. Okay. Or magic. Then extended means spread out, larger. Now understand the meaning of the paragraph. At the Red Cross shelter, he saw his maternal grandmother, means Nani. She appeared weak, but was why she appeared weak due to hunger, but was glad to see that Prashant was alive. She rushed to him with her arms open and her eyes full of tears. It was a miracle for her, as the family had thought that Prashant would not have survived the storm. Understand? Quickly, word spread, and his extended family gathered around him and hugged him that in tight in relief. Prashant anxiously scanned the motley, battered group. His brother and sister, his uncles and aunts, they all seemed to be there. Okay. Now see the meaning of difficult words on the same page. Hugged means embraced. Then scanned means examined. Motley means multicolored. Then battered means broken. Understand? Now the meaning, as Prashant's extended family came to know that Prashant had come, they gathered around him and hugged him in relief. Prashant saw that everyone was worried and injured. He met his siblings, okay, means brother and sisters, uncles and aunts. Okay, now next page. By the next morning, as he took in the desperate situation in the shelter, he decided to get a trip over himself. He sensed a deathly grief setting upon the 2,500 strong crowd in the shelter. 86 lives were lost in the village. All the 96 houses had been washed away. It was their fourth day at the shelter. So far, they had survived on green coconuts, but there were too few to go around such a tumult of people. Understand? Now, see the meaning of difficult words on page number 40. Desperate means dejected, hopeless. Then grip means catch, hold. Sensed means perceived. Deathly grief means death like grief or death like sorrow. Okay. Then tumult means noise, din. Okay. Now the meaning of this paragraph. The next morning, Prashant realized that he had to get over his emotions. He has to He had to control his emotions and take charge of the situation. The huge crowd of around 2,500 people in the shelter was full of sadness as they had lost somebody or everything in the storm. 86 people had been killed by the super cyclone. They had been at the shelter for the last 4 days. They had been eating raw coconuts, but now these were insufficient for the large number of people. Understand? Now, the next paragraph. Prashant, all of 19 years, decided to step in as leader of his village if no one else did. He organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. This time, the delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly, wading through the receding water with food for the entire shelter. No one cared that the rice was already rotting. Branches from fallen trees were gathered to light a reluctant and slow fire on which to cook the rice. For the first time in 4 days, the survivors' at next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers. Sorry, one line missed. The survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. His clean his next task was to organize team of youth volunteers to clean the shelter of filth, urine, vomit, and floating carcasses, and to tend to the wounds and fractures of the many who had been injured. Okay, see the meaning of difficult words on this page. Pressurize means put pressure. Okay, delegation means group. Triumphantly means with victory. Then wading, walking. Receding means reducing or ebbing. Then rotting or rot means getting waste. Then reluctant means unwilling. Survivors. Survivors means those who survived or those who left life. Okay. Then bellies means abodments, stomach. Volunteers mean those who offer themselves for work. Filth means dirt. Vomit means to get food out through mouth. People vomited there. Then floating means swimming. Okay. And tend. Tend means to pay attention. Now Prashant, who was very young at the age of 19, decided to lead the crowd of distraught villagers. Okay. He formed a group of villagers, including the elders and the youth. those who were volunteers in the service. They planned to force the local merchant to give them the stock of grains and rice to feed the people. The group succeeded and swam through the floods to get food for the crowd. No one was bothered by the fact that the rice were getting rotten or the taste was bad, because they were starved and were ready to eat anything, even the rotting rice. The branches of broken trees were used to kindle a fire, okay, or to lit a fire. As they were wet, burning fire was an arduous task, difficult task. It was a slow fire, but they managed to cook the rice on it. The survivors ate a meal after 4 days. The second task of the group was to clean the shelter. They removed garbage, cleaned excretory wastes, dead bodies, vomit, and tended the injured people also. Now the next paragraph. On the fifth day, military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped some food parcels. It then did not return. The youth task force gathered empty utensils from shelter. Then they deputed the children to lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomachs to communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. The message got through, and after that, that the helicopter made regular rounds of the shelter, airdropping food and other basic needs. Now, see the meaning of difficult words on this page. Deputed, page number 41. See, utensils, you know already, wares, okay, or utensils we used to cook food into them, okay, wares. Then deputed means put to work. Next word is airdropping. Airdropping means dropping by air, okay. Now what happened? On the fifth day after the super cyclone, a military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped food parcels. It did not return later, but they needed food still. So the youth in the crowd gathered empty utensils. The children were made to lie on the sand with the empty utensils on their stomachs to show to the passing helicopters that they needed more food. The helicopters got the message and returned with lot of food and other necessities for the crowd at the shelter. Understand? Now next paragraph. Prashant found that large number of children had been orphaned. He brought them together and put up a polythene sheet shelter for them. Women were mobilized to look after them, while the men secured food and materials for the shelter. Now see the meanings of difficult words. Orphaned means children whose parents were dead. Then mobilized means cause them to work, motivated them. Okay. Look after means take care, secured. Next word is persuaded means made to agree. Okay. Next word is initial. Okay, it is in the next one paragraph. First of all, we'll see this. So, a large number of children had been orphaned in the super cyclone. Their parents died in the cyclone. Prashant put them together under a polythene sheet. Okay. The women in the shelter were deployed to look after these children who have lost their parents, and the men arranged food for everyone. Next paragraph. As the weeks passed, Prashant was quick to recognize that the women and the children were sinking deeper and deeper in their grief. He persuaded the women to start working in the food for work programs started by an NGO, and for the children, he organized sports events. He himself loved to play cricket, and so he organized cricket matches for children. Prashant engaged with other volunteers in helping the widows and children to pick up the broken pieces of their lives. The initial government plan was to set up institution for orphans and widows. However, this step was successfully resisted, as it was felt that in such institutions children would grow up without love and widows would suffer from stigma and loneliness. Prashant's group believed orphans should be resettled in their own community itself, possibly in new foster families made up of childless widows and children without adult care. Now, see the meaning of difficult words on this paragraph. Persuaded means made to agree. Okay. Then initial means of the beginning. Resisted means opposed. Okay. Now see the meaning of this paragraph first. And there are more words also, like next page. Stigma means disgrace. Okay. And next one more is there. After stigma, loneliness means being lonely. And resettle means made to live again. Foster. Foster means taking care and bring up. Now see the meaning. The sadness of the children and women in the shelter was growing with each passing day. Prashant requested to work in the NGO called Food for Work in order to keep the children busy. Okay. He organized sports events for them. He himself liked cricket. Okay. He took help of other volunteers to help the widows and orphans. What do you mean by widow? Who have lost their husband. Okay. Or husband died. And orphans to return to normal lives. The government had proposed to set up separate institutions for widows and orphans, but this proposal was rejected by Prashant. Okay, he felt that these separate institutions would neither help the orphan children nor would they be beneficial for the widows. Those volunteers wanted to settle the orphan children and widows in foster families where they would get love and security. That's why Prashant rejected government's institution to keep women and children in them. Understand? Foster means taking care and bring up. Now the next paragraph. I think this is the last paragraph. It is 6 months after the devastation of the super cyclone. This time, Prashant's wounded spirit has healed, simply because he had no time to bother about his own pain. His handsome, youthful face is what the widows and orphan children of his village seek out most in their darkest hour of grief. Okay, now see the meaning of difficult words. Devastation. Devastation means destruction or ruin. Wounded spirit means sad, angry, and helpless spirit. Healed means cured. Bother about means take care, worry. Seek out means search, try to find out something. Then darkest hour of grief means time of great grief. Understand? Now, after 6 months of the disaster, Prashant has come out of the grief of losing his mother because he was engrossed in helping others that he forgot. Okay, his pain. So, how he forgot his pain? By helping other people or engaging himself in social work. All the widows and orphans looked up to him in their time of grief, and so he learned to come out of his gloom and smile. So, we have seen that the theme of leadership by Prashant is praised in this story. The message in this lesson is conveyed that the community members should help themselves when the calamity strikes in order to get the aid. They should not be completely dependent upon the government. Understand? So that's all about the chapter Weathering Storm in Erisma. That's all. Thank you so much.